Welcome back to the healing circle. God cleans out dense energy. It's rather dense. How you guys doing? All right, so I wanted to do a collective message, but I'm not sure what oracle deck I want to use. I don't have my glasses. I'm not prepared, but I am prepared because I've been wanting to do this for like the past 24 hours. I don't know why. But I can always just use general tarot and then use other oracles to clarify if I need to. I just want to know what the energy is for the collective right now. Like, where are we right now, generally, collectively? Ace of Wands is on the bottom. Let's see. The Ace of Wands energy. Ooh, Two of Cups right behind that. That's crazy. Okay. But this is about partnership, right? And collaboration. Now, it could be like union, relationship type coupling. But this can be collectively, just you joining anything or anyone, and something that's like a new venture, brand spanking new. It's like a new venture. That's the energy I'm getting in whatever way. Okay, the Hangman energy and Temperance. Okay, so something that has been rather stuck, something that has been rather maybe even in limbo. It seems to be with the Temperance energy leveling out. It's like even. Okay, yeah. The Five of Swords is right behind that, and the Six of Cups. There could have been a lot of gossip about the past. There could have been like a lot of chatter going on about it. It could have been like um, bickering, arguments. It could have been a lot going on, but something was definitely in limbo. And with the Temperance energy here, it's like all balancing out, right? There's an energy of peace around whatever this is. This new venture, Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah. Four of Wands. Okay, listen. And the Magician. The Four of Wands energy is about something that is stable, a foundation, a house, a home, the energy of like stability, right? This is something that you've manifested, okay? Yeah. There's a new cycle coming, and it's because of the Two of Cups energy, a partnership of some kind. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it definitely can be, okay? It's like something that's definitely changing out of a stagnant energy, okay? Yeah. Anything else for the collective spirit? What's the energy for the collective at this time? Okay. The King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, Temperance, Sagittarius, have Pisces here as well. The Ten of Wands on the bottom and the Devil. Okay. This is a peace treaty. Yeah, it's a peace treaty. That's the energy it's giving. It's like a change in perspective, especially if the devil energy can be anything that we continuously engage in, get ourselves attached to, get ourselves associated with, that can weigh us down in any way. Okay, hold us back, create obstacles, burdens, whatever. So with the Ten of Wands and the Devil, this is like the Ten of Wands energy is at its limit, and so someone is like at their limit with that energy. Okay, yeah. They see it as a conflict. Five of Wands, it's an interference, it's a block. So someone's changing their perspective when it comes to the Four of Wands. Okay, the Hangman energy to the Four of Wands is a change of perspective. Okay, yeah. This is a peace treaty with the King of Swords and Temperance, right? Because something has become like too much, just way too much. Ten of Wands. Anything else for the collective spirit? What's the energy for the collective at this time? The Five of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Swords kind of flipped out. I definitely feel like someone might have been questioning how they felt about a situation. but maybe not anymore. So it could be an energy of like, that's why I like flipped over, like, like not anymore. They might still be questioning even. Okay. Anything else for the, okay. All right. The Two of Wands, the choice is being made. The Death energy and the Nine of Cups. Okay. Because of the Five of Pentacles. Okay. That's the energy of it's getting me nowhere. Okay. Five of Pentacles energy is abandonment, lack. You have nothing. Okay. Or you feel like it. Okay. So with the Two of Wands energy and the Death energy, someone is like choosing to stop being like selfish, or choosing to go in a specific direction, creating a transformation for themselves because they see it's like not getting them anywhere. That's this energy of the peace treaty. Someone's changing their whole perspective when it comes to the Four of Wands energy, what that stability looks like, being in a relationship, being like, what I'm saying? Like having a partnership or whatever. It's like, doing this with someone, that energy. Someone is changing their perspective collectively. This can be you, right? Devil in the Tower. That's the shifter. Okay, that's the thing that creates the shift for the collective energy. That's what creates the shift for the collective energy. Mm-hmm. The Fool. The Fool and the Five of Swords. Okay, yeah. So definitely giving balance. Temperance energy right over top of the Fool energy is definitely bringing balance to this foolish energy where someone might have been, thinking irrationally, being rather impulsive, judgmental, right? It's like someone's changing their perspective when it comes to that. That's the energy of this peace treaty. It's a transformation definitely coming collectively. And this can be with anyone. This can be like, with like your children, this can be like, like with your mate. This can be like with your colleague, a friend that you do business with, whatever. It's like someone's changing their perspective about like creating some type of foundation. You could have been telling your friend for the longest time, listen, you need to get stable. You could be doing this with me. We can do, this type of collaboration. Like, and they're just okay with living fast, Maybe they were against whatever you were trying to help and support them with. Well, whatever someone has experienced, King of Swords energy is changing their perspective, where they're a little more clear on things, feeling, more balance in their headspace where they might have been unsure, uncertain. It's like balance where they're not considering that they don't want to do foolish things anymore. It's like I want to put away that devil energy. I don't want to keep doing things like that. I see it's not getting me anywhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Five of Swords energy in justice is like questioning what the right thing to do is, or questioning what's right. Like sometimes we can put ourselves in situations where we do kind of question what's right. Like, is this right? Or like, if I leave the situation, even though I'm not satisfied with this, but it's like it's okay if I leave this situation. Am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you question. So, why is the Hangman here collectively? Why is the Hangman? Oh, okay. See, the list is like the Hangman's here because look, the Hangman, the Tower, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, the Hangman is what's like creating a shift in someone's perspective. Okay, it's like maybe someone is seeing themselves. It's like they're making decisions that result in grief, sorrow. It's not the best outcome. Like what I'm saying? Yeah. The King of Wands and the Four of Wands. This is why someone is ready to move towards stability. It's like this king is taking action towards stability. Doesn't have to be a man. It's masculine energy. This is why it's happening. Someone's changing their perspective. And them changing their perspective is just creating this tower in their decision making. Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here for the collective? Again, this could be you. Okay? Apply it only how it fits. The Four of Wands, the desire for something stable, the desire for stability, security in whatever way, is what's generating this new beginning Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the opportunity to. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity to, and it's gifted by God, higher source. Okay, and with the Eight of Swords energy on the bottom and the Devil right behind that, it's because someone was stuck in a devil energy. And again, we just talked about how that can be anything. It's like, it's something that we continuously, do or tie ourselves to or participate in or whatever that gives us a bad result or a negative result, So someone changing their perspective about this Four of Wands energy, what Four of Wands looks like, or whether it's worth it or whatever case may be, is why this new beginning is happening. It's like, oh, you change your perspective, then okay. Spirit's like, okay, here's an opportunity. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here, Spirit? Clarify for the collective. Okay. The Four of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. And the Empress. Because of the Eight of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the King of Swords energy is definitely coming in with an energy of like a masculine that is like being very, how can I say it? Decisive, yes, but like clear in their thinking. So someone is like creating, developing like a plan, or even like, like planning to start anew. Okay, like planning for new, right? And this is to like create or like revisit an opportunity for growth or in abundance. Okay, so this is like going back to someone who might have given that offer and said, hey, like I'm interested in actually working on that. What I'm saying? Because with the Eight of Wands energy and the Five of Cups, someone's maybe ready to like, get things moving. They've been in the energy maybe of disappointment, stagnation, Five of Swords, limitation, and someone is like changing their perspective, like around what Four of Wands looks like: stability, security, strength. Why is Temperance energy here for the collective? Oh, gee. Yeah, okay, that's a lot. that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, okay. Whatever it is to move things into a better state for someone. Clarify the Temperance energy, Spirit, for the collective. Okay, that's a lot too. Yeah, it's just basically seeing seeing how they've been like holding themselves back. The Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Sun card, and the Four of Pentacles, right? So if this could be like financial stability, this can be like energy of security or stability. Is like someone is definitely seeing how some of their decision making could have definitely impacted that. It's like they're seeing how they've been kind of holding themselves back. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy and the Hierophant, this is like tradition. Okay, like having a stable partner and doing things in a stable way. That's the energy of doing things in a traditional way. Doing things in a balance, in a fair, and an equal, moving way. They're seeing the benefit of that. That's the energy. And this is why with the Hangman energy, we have the Two of Wands right underneath. Okay, this is why a choice is being made. Changing perspective changes the direction that we go. Okay, clarify this Two of Wands. Look towards new beginning. Four of Cups. Because I'm not happy here. Okay, that's the energy. Ace of Cups to the Four of Cups. I'm choosing to have new because I am not happy here. This is why someone is taking action towards changing a level of things, ending a cycle, or letting something go, or just finalizing things. If someone's been in the energy of here, there, everywhere, it's like changing that. That's the next energy, which is the Death energy. Okay, and the Death energy is about a transformation. Okay, clarify this Death energy for the collective, Spirit. Okay. The Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Because of the Two of Pentacles, right? That is being here, there, and everywhere. Okay. It's like doing a lot. It's being, on this side one day and on that side the next day. I'm going this direction today, and tomorrow I'm going that direction. Like someone is with the death energy changing what's conflicting with their stability in a masculine way. King of Pentacles is the stable king. Okay, he's the king with money in his pockets, and someone is changing whatever is impacting their stability, their opportunity to be the King of Pentacles. Okay, because they're here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, Nine of Wands energy is like, I'm not getting anything from that. It's like I'm getting beat up from that. Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups energy for the collective spirit. Mm-hmm. And this Nine of Cups is coming in right underneath the King of Swords. Okay. All right. The Emperor and the Six of Wands, baby. Okay. With the Nine of Cups, it's like someone doing what they got to do to make some things happen. Okay. Because with the Five of Swords energy and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, and the Nine of Wands is like, listen, you. This is like someone is like, you fighting against putting in effort, but what are you getting from that? It's like you fighting against, it's like someone's like, I gotta do what I gotta do to get what I want, to make this work, to get a success, a positive outcome from this. Take control of my ego, allowing my selfishness to like get in the way, Yeah. The Fool energy is someone that's like, cool with taking that leap, with stepping out on faith, with going in that new direction with the Two of Wands. The Page of Cups fell on the ground. But the Hierophant energy and the Ace of Swords came out. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, I do feel like someone is definitely clear on the direction that they want to go in life. If this is like, someone you've been, arguing with or debating with when it comes to like, creating some type of stability for themselves, it's like whatever someone is experiencing right now is definitely changing their or transforming them in a way where it's changing their perspective about the decisions that they're making and how it's impacting their stability, and how important that is, and how it's almost like they're pushing back on their growth. It's like someone is definitely like wanting to consider an opportunity again. Okay. Yeah. It's all because of the Five of Swords. I feel like collectively we've been fighting with something. Okay. And it's because of someone's actions. Okay. Yeah. And the Eight of Cups try to go in reverse. It's someone that, because of, how you feel about them, King of Cups energy, you have not let it go. They've, this like they've been around. Okay. Or, it's something you can't let go or haven't let go. What's the Five of Swords energy? Okay. Could have been arguing with this person. Look, Five of Swords energy is clarified by the Five of Swords energy. Okay. And it's about whether to move on from something, okay, that you might feel like is sabotaging you. Okay, sabotaging you, being in a connection, how something might actually be time to like end. Like you might be like ready to close out a cycle. Okay, could be arguing with this person about, like how you might feel like, yeah, like arguing about being in a relationship. Okay. Yeah. Arguing about stability. Okay. King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. These are two very ambitious and driven and savvy people, but they can sometimes be people who are in this energy and have two different, very different ideas of what they see is right. Okay. Yeah. And there's an opportunity for like maybe someone to go in a different direction. Yeah. Yeah. The Seven of Cups energy and the Star. If someone was questioning like getting married, questioning like, doing things in a way that's a little bit more stable, that concern around that has changed. Because the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Two of Wands is like someone's ready to choose a path. Okay, Queen of Cups. Okay, it's like they're ready to choose a partner. They're ready to choose. They're ready to go in this with someone. They're ready to get some help. You know. So that's what I have for you, collective. I hope this helped. And I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And happy holidays if I don't see you before Thanksgiving on Thursday. And miss you guys already. Bye.